Hello, once again, Timepieces and Timekeepers. This is Time Prince Kronos back in Digimon Time Strainer in the In-Between Theater. In the last episode, we lost our companions in a temporal anomaly and found ourselves being the main character again. Let's go! Now, the reason we're here is because we want to pick up a very specific item. That item being Angel Ladder 2. It's an AoE light attack. As we're going to the dark area, we want to have this absolute bulldozer of a move slapped onto our 9,999 attack Metal Greymon, as this will allow him to essentially erase every virus dark type Digimon in existence. They just won't exist anymore. He'll step into the room and they will spontaneously combust. It's going to be beautiful, great even, amazing, phenomenal. I'll stop making synonyms. But let's make our way over to the Blimpmon and fly down there and see what the dark field is all about. Alrighty, so we go to the dark area, and it's actually, if you can see, it's this area that's always been there. Hidden at the bottom of the map. Like, if it's not selected, and it's not with a giant green marker on it, it's kind of hard to notice that as an area. It just kind of looks like a reflection. But this is the Dark Crevasse. And we are ready for it. Ugh. Is where Titans come from? I can see where they want to raid other places. This place is a dump. Now, this place has one of the single worst mechanics in all of video games. And I'm not really saying that with hyperbole or exaggeration.
Here it comes! Giga Destroyer!
Good job. It's this guy. He's the worst mechanic in all of gaming. So, how he works and why I'm going to be skipping through quite a bit of his dialogue just because it is he'll give you two dialogue options. If you choose the right one, you get to progress. If you choose the wrong one, it takes you to either the start of the area or the wrong path with enemies in it. Now, if it was once or twice, I would accept it. But there are 12 instances of having to do this before you actually get to the boss of this area, and nothing interesting to do in between that. So, let's talk to the little goober.
Glurp.
I'm here to negotiate with Plutomon.
Glurp. Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I know I'm just an underling, but I'm starting to worry, Glurp. I don't have the courage to go and see what's wrong by myself, Glurp.
Okay. Want to go together?
Great, Glurp. You can count on me. Let's go see Lord Plutomon, Glurp. Now then, get it over with. Give it your best shot, Glurp.
What do you want me to do?
Go ahead, Glurp. I'm ready for it. Give me a real sweet groaner. One that'll make me cringe my face off, Glurp.
What are you talking about?
Glurp. I'm talking about some empty, meaningless sweet talk, Glurp. The fakest, phoniest, full of Sukamon compliment you can think of, Glurp. Come on, Glurp. You must have something for me. Just say whatever comes to mind, Glurp.
Very well. If you want me to spout off pointless platitudes, I want to save every living being in this world.
Glurp. Do you get it now? Glurp. Whenever I hear an empty platitude, I I cringe so hard, I end up leaping somewhere. Glurp. I can sometimes choose where I land, but depending on the cliche, I might end up somewhere kinda strange. Glurp. I start feeling nauseous, and it puts me in a really glurping bad mood. So, I don't like doing it, Glurp. But still, it's for Lord Plutomon after all. So I've got no choice but to glurp it up. Okay, time to go see Lord Plutomon. Glurp.
Digimon has joined the party.
Let's hear a real groaner.
All friendships serve as eternal bonds.
Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle.
And the reason we went up here is because there are 2 treasure chests in this area. Being a Crushed Blade 2 and a Wind Guard. And you can just get back just as easily.
Let's hear a...
All the way back to the very start. So, in order to get this through this area, you want to go through
Let's hear a...
the top option. It's more beautiful than you think. And teleport away! Now, the interesting thing is all these treasure boxes have already been opened, and while that is a bit disappointing, there is a reason for that. No good deed goes unraveled. So, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Oh, man. It's not gonna be easy leaping such a huge distance.
Make it work, buddy.
No. This is for Lord Plutomon. Glurp. Come on! Glurp.
For this one... One. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. I'll warp you to the next area. Okay, we get it. It makes you sick. As you can see, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Great.
So for this area, it's the same exact thing.
Let's hear
There's no
a real
variation on
grump.
it. So you need 1, 2, 1, another 1, then 2. And that will actually get you all the way through the area. It's still a pain. It's borderline painful, and I don't agree with whoever thought that this was a good idea. Bunch of trial and error puzzles in a story-based RPG. This is not a puzzle game.
Great.
Something's wrong, Glurp. What happened to the gatekeeper? Let's go to Lord Plutomon, Glurp.
Can we not? Okay. So, we have a Devimon and a... Maramon? Does it say with this guy? No response. He's dead. He's just flat dead. Oh! Goodbye. Okay. So, this boss has a very interesting mechanic. The mechanic is, you can't heal. Literally, every time you try and heal, he will absorb it. And it will do damage instead. Max health damage, not damage. So here's a trick that you can use to essentially nullify his existence. So the trick is, you take someone, like Lady D, and you give her a status effect. A status effect that I do not have. Hold, please. Okay. I don't have it, and it's not in the store. Which is bad, but he is really weak to confusion. Deathly weak to confusion. If you inflict confusion on himself, he will attempt to heal himself and do permanent max HP damage to himself. Because that's one of the things he'll do, is he has this aura of reverse healing, and he will actually heal your party to kill them. So, with that out of the way, let's enter the giant big doors and encounter Plutomon himself. What's up, big boy? Main character time. Well, you look scary. Big fan of the purple. I like it. Sadly, my uniform is, teal, but I would have gladly chosen purple. Oh, kind of creepy looking. Yeah?
The Titans.
Yeah, okay.
To Chronomon. Death to Chronomon. Chronomon.
He's very upset. That really Plutomon?
Plutomon. Enemy of Chronomon.
Okay, big boy. Alright, welcome to the next 4 days of your life.
Missed. Lord Plutomon's power has run totally amok. I can't bear to see him in such a state. That settles it. I'm in it to win it now. Glurp.
This boss can give you some trouble if you just try and brute force it. However, if you pay attention to his mechanic and don't try and heal yourself, it can go great. So, Zombie Plutomon is a deity immortal humanoid Digimon of the mega level of a virus typing. We kind of figured he'd be a virus. After all, he's the leader of the Titans. He's very weak, and I do mean very weak, to light damage. Now, why do I have an AoE when there's one Digimon on the field? Well, we'll get to that in just a second. But light damage will do the big numbers. Alright, Lady D. Give him an attack bind, in addition to his defense down that he has. Now, he is weak to fire. You can use fire on him. Not as weak to light, though. He's crazy weak to light.
Thanks.
He's literally a zombie, after all. Ouch.
Ah, Glurp.
Fire the big damage.
Glurp. Another big hit. We're getting worn down here. Glurp.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
You're ready! Blast fire! Yeah!
I'm feeling it now. Maybe I'll bust out my finest singing voice.
Please don't.
Ah, Glurp.
Ding ding. He will also inflict confusion.
I never knew Lord Plutomon had a weak point. Glurp.
So if you don't have a way to inflict it, he will. I'm gonna hit him one more time, and if he doesn't go into his second phase, I'll wait for him to. Maybe don't hit him when he's confused. That seems to break him out of it.
All right.
All right.
Seeing as this is a guide, I will wait for him to do his second phase to actually show you what to do against it, as I kind of accidentally power leveled Greymon's attack way too high.
Got it.
All right.
So we're just gonna keep defending until he does something, like reverse healing.
Lord Plutomon's
There it is.
mist is gone. But wait, those mouths. And there are 4 of them? Yeah.
Okay, so like you said, the mist is gone, meaning this is your time to heal. If you have people that are damaged but not max health reduced, like Sigurd is, this is your time to actually damage him. Now, he will unleash his ult unless you break him. That's the same as every other boss. However, every single body part seems to have its own break bar. Good thing we have an AoE light attack. But that's why I said to bring an AoE light attack, as it will shred through all possibilities. This probably won't do anything.
Now it's my turn. Darkness, wait!
Yeah, it literally does nothing. At least it doesn't heal him, but it's not very good on the morale. So we're gonna boost up our big boy, and then we're just gonna hit him really, really hard. Alrighty, Metal Greymon. Hit him really hard. And while I didn't necessarily
Hey,
break his limbs, I did kill him.
Whisper those sweet, sweet nothings to me. A real cringe cliche so we can get the glorp out of here. A weak sauce empty compliment isn't gonna cut it. Now come on, hurry up. Give it to me like you mean it.
So obviously one of these is one that's gonna work, and it's the top one. Otherwise, he uses Hell Slicer on your party. And oh boy, that does a lot of damage to you if you don't dodge it. And then you win! Hi, XP. Hi, XP. Yes, yes, I love you too. You are. You're cringe. Get out of here, cringe boy. Uh-oh. It's the Dark Phantom. What do you want this time, buddy? Now I'm rewinding time.
The wandering shadow is like a tragic hero, their dark cloak stained with tears as their hope was repeatedly shattered. Like a dark cocoon, they grow stronger by feeding on despair. Eventually, a demon, fallen to darkness, will emerge.
That's what Dark Shadow
They
is.
must be guided properly. Toward hope, not despair. Toward progress, not a cycle of reincarnation. That is why you're here. Not Achiomon, but you. It was always you to whom I was speaking from the very beginning.
More people are
Creator
learning I'm the
will
main
desired it
character.
So. We are bound to receive and carry out its divine prophecy.
Yeah, we are. Alright, show me the movie. What am I gonna prevent?
Plutomon, the erstwhile king of the Titans who had reigned over Iliad. Forced to abdicate that throne, Plutomon made the underworld his new kingdom, where he would hand down judgment to errant souls, and quietly lived out his eternity in Iliad's depths. But one fateful day, Plutomon, leading an army of Titans, suddenly appeared and began a full-scale invasion of Iliad. The brutal fighting that followed set the world on a path toward destruction. Our heroes marched into Plutomon's castle, hoping to stop the Titan invasion of Iliad. But there, they encountered the living corpse of a digimon, the ruined form of what had once been Plutomon. What in the world had become of Plutomon? Who, if not Plutomon, was giving orders to the Titans?
Probably the Black
Unraveling
Trubimon.
the truth behind this mystery may reveal a way to circumvent the tragedies enveloping the worlds.
Notice immediately, the Digimon around this area are different. Are you the flunky of that envoy from before? If so, I'll gladly welcome you as a guest. But do not get lost, we're in the middle of some important talks here. Oh. This is why I dislike this area. Because you have to do everything. Twice. Literally nothing changes.
You dare summon me? Glurp. Who do you
I do.
glurpin' think you are? I won't glurp and forgive this.
I'm gonna keep complimenting you until you
Ready
vomit.
to go.
Oh. Oh, buddy. You want to try this? Alright. Bye-bye.
Destroyer.
Glurp. I'm sorry, Glurp. I suppose I got a little carried away. Glurp.
Good. Now vomit on
What are you
command
doing
for me.
here anyway, Glurp?
I want to see Plutomon. You're
Lord
gonna bring it to him.
Plutomon? Glurp. Actually, perhaps this is fate, Glurp. Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I know I'm just an underling, but I'm starting to worry, Glurp. I don't have the courage to go and see what's wrong by myself, Glurp. Although if you were with me, I think I could do it, Glurp.
I'm sure you could.
Okay, just leave getting to him to me then. You can count on me. Let's go see Lord Plutomon, Glurp.
Okay, vomit trampoline. Nothing changes.
everyone.
I'll meet you back at Plutomon's throne room because literally it's the exact same dialogue options. Okay, we're finally done with the teleporting section. The only thing that changes is the fact that all of the boxes that were... What? Ow. All of the boxes that were open during your last little romp through this area are now closed and have stuff in them because it's implied that the you of the future went into the past and opened the boxes. But there's loot in all these now.
There's the gatekeeper. I guess it's time for me to do my thing. Glurp.
It
Okay,
is.
let's go, Glurp.
And now we're behind them. Instantly bypassed.
That packed quite the punch, Glurp. Okay, we're all set. Let's go see Lord Plutomon, Glurp.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. Let's do this. Black Trubimon. What you doing in here? What you doing, funny bunny? Cause problems?
Plutomon, your progress thus far has been commendable.
Plutomon looks dope when he's
You have
alive.
made a fine puppet indeed. The hero's revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done. You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work. May you roam the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this chronolixer.
Hold it right there, villainous scum. Oh, he outie, okay.
Who are you?
The main character,
Tell me.
buddy.
What has become of the digital world?
Pretty crap. There's war everywhere. People are dying. Racism.
I see. You said you are of Marukimon's ilk. Are you not? Please inform
human.
Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance. While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world, I should say.
Okay.
This conflict, all of it, it was a setup.
There's what now?
Brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
You?
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records.
So Chronomon found God.
This truth brought despair to Chronomon. It meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world.
Oh.
All this time, I had no idea that our old legends were replete with fabrications. I have always hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery?
You guys were the
Titan
scapegoat.
control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth. Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away. All of it. It was all Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth. Hurry.
Can do, Pluto Man. You need help? Want like a cough drop? I have like some menthol rubs in my pocket. Don't ask where I got them, but... Oh, I also have this potion. That might work better.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
Is it Venusmon?
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
Yay, we saved
That is a relief.
death.
If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
Yep. What are we gonna do about it, big man?
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times. Chronomon's curse was the true catalyst behind the events that plunged the world into chaos. Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations?
Yes, I can. Does that mean Plutomon's another one of the vessels?
The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being. Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge.
Digimon? I mean, got pretty
Everything
mad,
was
but...
planned from the start, including this war. All to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid. All I can offer you, however, is advice, for it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Okay. So the higher being is trying not to be a helicopter mom. Probably homeostasis again. It's always homeostasis.
Great.
Murkymon. Murkymon. What's new? Hello. Hello, Rice Greymon. Hello, Burning Greymon. Hello, Metal Greymon. There are so many different versions of Greymon in Digimon.
Plutomon told me everything.
Excellent.
I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction. Even
really?
now, and Plutomon is
Okay.
not the one spearheading their offensive. From the
The
intel we have
Titamon?
gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world.
Anime. Going to trigger the Shinjuku Inferno for a third time.
What you describe is impossible to imagine. So many robbed of their futures, humans and Digimon alike. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold.
Saw, buddy, I
cannot
lived
leave
it.
while we are
Twice.
still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening.
And don't.
I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
Very well. No cure for stupidity. What a lovely quest name. Got something to tell you. Come meet me in Rebellion Village. We got a bunch of new agent skills. But, just like last time, it will not be enough. Wait, no, it is enough. It is 200 anomaly points held, which means... Space these purchases out. 100 here. And 80 here. We have reached Agent Rank 7. We are here now. We have done it. We have succeeded. I'm gonna go outside for this one. Digimon is available for Digivolution. You better believe it. We are going mega, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally here. Let's go somewhere truly momentous for the occasion. And by momentous, I mean my house. You see, in the last episode, I mentioned that this house, this little apartment that they give you, is never used again. It is used for one cutscene, you leave through the door, and you never have any need to come back, ever. It's done. You're done with it. So why not use this lovely little modeled house? Like, look at this. This is a lovely little bungalow. Why not use this as the set dressing for our team's Mega Digivolution? Everybody is ready to go. Let's begin. Now, I will have to say goodbye to that 999 health and attack, as it will actually downgrade him a little, but from this point I can actually upgrade it and it'll stick. First up, Metal Greymon Digivolve to the one, the only War Greymon. He is finally here to kick some Digi tail. Look at this absolute chonker of a boy, powering up with Terra Force and Great Tornado, which has innate Dragon Killer on it, and Vegetation Killer for when you definitely have to whack some weeds. But our big boy will be joined by the rest of his friends soon enough. Lady Devimon, Lady D herself, is finally reaching her max stage. Lady Devimon, Digivolve to Lilithmon. One of the two that I personally chose. This is one of my choices. Specifically because of Phantom Pain. It's a dark AoE attack with a 100% chance for injury and deadly poison that does increased damage to deities. Meaning, she will be a boss deletion machine later on, because almost everything late game, quite a few megas, have the deity trait. Meaning she will basically have permanent double damage, if not more, especially if they're weak to dark, to those things. It is putting them all back to level 1, but I don't think it matters when their stats are this high. Sigurd, the Mistymon, Digivolve to Medieval Gallantmon. Our healer has now gone full Paladin mode, and he has finally stopped changing Digimon types. He went from a virus to a data to a virus, back to a data, and he stays as a data now. He has Rage of Wyvern, single target fire move with increased damage to the magic trait, and Final Crest, a wind damage magic move that does more damage to the magic. He's still a mage, but he will be our big boy healer now. Look at him, he's beautiful. Love him. And Telamon Digivolve 2. Most people know what Telamon Digivolves to, but something tells me you're not going to guess exactly what it does. Because we are not going with the good version. No. We're going with Telamon Digivolve to Cherubimon Black. And surprisingly, because I did not know this while I was planning out my routing, Cherubimon Black's a vaccine type. I wasn't expecting that, but we have a vaccine type that does dark damage, so that's kind of great. With Lightning Spear and Heaven's Judgment, the same exact moves, actually, that Cherubimon White, or Good, has, except Dark Element. So this does increase damage with the Holy trait, and this does increase damage to the Immortal trait, whereas the opposing one is, I believe, Deity and Evil, respectively. Still good to have some extra damage on there, but it's full mage now. We have yet another magic dealer. Okay, it is time for Luntrex to Digivolve, and not into Pharaohmon. No. We get a second physical DPS because Mummymon Digivolve to Avenge Kidmon. The cowboy who's more gun than boy, with Destruction Trigger, dealing extra damage to the weapon trait, but also damaging himself. And Misery Bullet Rain, also increased damage to the weapon trait. But we're not done yet. Doru Greymon has a form to max out to. Doru Greymon Digivolve to the beautiful, the elegant looking, the cool as heck Doru Gorumon. with Brave Metal, increased damage to dragon types, and Doru Din, an AoE fire with 60 power, does increased damage to dragons. And our two buddies here, being Wargreymon and Darugoramon, are both ride Digimon, so let's head outside and see what they look like. As well as, well, checking out all of their combat and win animations, as we have quite a few new ones. As most Megas will have 2 attacks, some even have 3. Excellent. Oh, and he just floats. No more step stomping around. I wish that Wargreymon had a tail still. That's the one thing I don't like about his design. You go from a T-Rex to a giant T-Rex man in armor, but you don't keep the tail. Little disappointing. No. No. Yes. He carries me. I think he's slightly faster. But let's get down into the sewers and bully some stuff to see all of the victory animations. Okay, first up in the turn order we have Darugoramon. Let's see what Brave Metal does to this thing. Probably kill it, but...
Brave Metal!
Oh, okay. Good. Good, good, good. Our Doru Din.
Doru Din!
Oh, I see. Giant cannon. Okay. Ooh, I like that wind pose. Looks like he's about to whip around and hit someone. Alright. Terra Force.
Terra Force!
Frozen Sun. Frozen Sun as we all expected him to. Great Tornado.
Here it comes! Great Tornado!
Oh, bye. Okay. That's my boy. There he is. Wargreymon. Rage of Wyvern.
It's time! Rage of Wyvern!
That's not lightning? Okay, how? Final Crest.
It's time! Final Crest! No.
Excellent.
Good!
Excellent win animation. Love that for you, buddy. Black Cherubimon. Lightning Spear.
Time! Lightning Spear!
Yeah, okay, that's about what I expected. Heaven's Judgment.
It's time! Heaven's Judgment!
Not bad. I like it. I like it. He just looks like a goblin. He looks like he's just going to, like, take everything in your fridge and eat it and then run away without apologizing. Okay, what do you do? I've never seen your moves.
Destruction Trigger!
He steps on the enemy and just bullet, 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 straight down. Misery Bullet Rain.
It's time! Misery Bullet Rain!
Oh! Lots of hits. It also sounds like Black Cherubimon and Avenged Kidmon have this exact same VA. Ow. Oh, he even has guns in his very fingertips. Would you look at that? He is just made of gun. He is like the person form of Gundramon, essentially. Phantom Pain.
I got this! Phantom Pain!
Super Mega Death Poison. Alright, let's see it.
Now we're talking!
Somehow I expected pretty much that, but her voice is higher pitched than I thought. Okay. That is our team. That is... Oh, he's also ride capable. Would you look at that? He carries one on his big old bunny mitts. That is our entire party, now digivolved up to Mega. We're just walking around with the coolest people ever. Look at this. We have 2 vaccines, 2 viruses, and 2 datas. We finally have a balanced team comp, except if you consider Earth damage, but we aren't. We finally have our party good to go. And Lilith Mon should be in the front. Let's go see exactly what's going on in the human world now that we have the firepower to stop not just a small army, a large army. Anyone that knows the destructive capabilities of a War Greymon can tell you exactly what all 6 of my megas could possibly accomplish in the real world if they wanted to. And if the military is going to try and pick fights, well, I'll pick back. Go through the gate and find out what is happening inside the real world. There are there are some Digimon. I was worried there for a second. Most of them went back to the digital world, but there are still a few here. Hi, Hugh. I could have turned Lady D into you. I could have. But frankly, I needed a magic DPS, and between Avenge Kidmon, War Greymon, and Doru, I had physical damage covered. Please. I have so many.
All by yourself today. What happened to the other 2?
They got lost. They got a little held up at the dry cleaners. Temporarily.
The puppet master behind the Titans seeks to invade the human world, huh? That explains the abnormalities in the sky. Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety has noticed too, and is rushing to ready that awful weapon. I hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it.
What?
Once that weapon is deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented. A war to end all wars.
That's not great.
There was a section in the underground lab even I wasn't allowed into. Maybe that's where they're doing experiments. I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
Dr. Simmons and company have joined the party. But once again, returning to the government labs to find out what bad shenanigans they've been up to. I should be on the minimap. There we go. This leads to the lab. There's no telling what could be waiting up ahead, so be ready for anything. What do you think? Are you prepared? I am not quite prepared, because that is all the time we have for this episode. If you liked what you saw as we delved into the dark sector, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next timeline when we investigate the hidden lab.